In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to learn ClickUp Starter Kit 2026. We'll start in the list view of your workspace, looking at all tasks. This is a great place to begin because you can see items in a clean, spreadsheet-like layout that's easy to sort, scan, and update. From here, create a new space. A space is your top-level container for a team, department, or major project area. Give it a clear, memorable name that reflects its purpose so everyone understands where work should live. After naming your space, continue through the setup and create it. Don't worry about getting everything perfect at this stage. You can refine settings later as your needs evolve. Once your space is ready, create your first task. Good naming is essential in ClickUp. So write concise titles that start with a verb and capture the outcome, like draft proposal or QA mobile app. Save the task, then add a couple more using the same naming pattern. Saving as you go prevents losing changes and builds a reliable list quickly. Add one more to round out your first small batch so you have a few items to practice with. Next, customize your workflow by adding a new status. Statuses are the stages a task moves through, such as to do, in progress, and done. Keep your initial set simple, then expand as your process matures. Open one of your tasks and add a subtask. Subtasks help you break a larger item into sequential or parallel pieces. This is especially useful for teamwork because each subtask can be assigned, scheduled, and tracked individually, while the parent task shows overall progress. Now add an assignee to the task. The assignee is the person responsible for getting the work across the finish line. Assigning ownership eliminates guesswork and makes accountability clear. With the task still open, add tags. Tags act like labels or keywords that group related work across different lists or spaces. Create your first tag, then add another, and then another if you need it. You can color code tags to make them stand out visually. Pick colors that match how you think about categories, like red for urgent, green for growth, or purple for design. If you create a tag you don't need, simply delete it to keep your system clean and consistent. Let's schedule the task. Click the due date to set when the work should be completed, and also add a start date so your planning reflects both the kickoff and the deadline. That way, the task blocks the right span on your calendar. Make the due date more specific by adding a time. For example, choose 5:30 p.m. to clearly indicate the end-of-day target. Pick the exact times that fit your schedule and time zone, and remember that consistent timing helps teammates prioritize. If the task repeats on a regular basis, set it to recur. Recurring schedules are perfect for weekly reports, monthly reviews, or other cyclical work. Choose the recurrence pattern that matches your cadence, so ClickUp handles the resets automatically. Return to statuses for a moment and add another if your workflow needs it. Too many statuses can create friction, while too few hide nuance. Aim for the minimum set that clearly shows progress. Next, set the priority level. Priorities are a fast, universal way to communicate urgency, from low and normal to high and urgent. Pick the appropriate level, and if something is truly time-sensitive with major impact, mark it urgent. This helps cut through clutter and directs focus where it matters most. From the list view, open the menu with the 3 dots on the right of a task. This menu lets you change the nature of the task when you want to adapt it to a different workflow. Convert one of your tasks into a deal if you're tracking opportunities or pipelines. The structure aligns better with stages like prospecting and negotiation. Then convert another task into a milestone. Milestones mark key checkpoints or deliverables, which is ideal for planning sprints, phases, or major deadlines. These conversions don't change your content. They simply tailor the task's behavior and visuals to the job at hand. To round out your setup, add a column to your list. In ClickUp, columns represent fields, things like effort estimates, budgets, platforms, links, or any other data you want to capture. Pick the field type that matches your information, such as a drop-down for categories, a number for estimates, or a checkbox for quick flags. Thoughtful fields keep your list flexible and report-ready without cluttering every task with unnecessary details. You've now created a space, built a set of tasks with solid naming, added subtasks to break down work, assigned ownership, organized with tags and colors, scheduled with dates and times, set up recurrence, fine-tuned statuses, prioritized urgency, adapted task types to deals and milestones, and expanded your list with a helpful column. These are the essentials you'll use daily in ClickUp. As you keep practicing, refine names so they're searchable, keep tags consistent to avoid duplicates, prune unused fields, and revisit statuses to keep your workflow lean. A little structure goes a long way, and what you've built here is a healthy foundation you can confidently scale from beginner to power user. If you found this helpful, give the video a like and subscribe for more step-by-step guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.